Hi, this is Neil the Mortgage Man McJanet and Little Mortgage Man, my sidekick, here to tell you exactly what it is that mortgage brokers do. There's still a lot of misconceptions out there as to what a mortgage broker does, but we pretty well arrange mortgages for anybody. We've always got the best rate, so when you hear that from anybody, you know that that's not exactly what service is all about, because we all have the same lenders and therefore we all have the same rates, and therefore we can always get you the best rate. Sometimes the best rate is just getting a mortgage, so we have a number of lenders that we go to if you're borderline. Or sometimes you might not like the person that's got the best rate, like say you don't like TD because you hate them, or you don't like the Royal or Scotia or whatever, then we can get you the same rate or a similar rate from another lender to make you happy. What else do we do? Well, we do first-time home buyers, of course. That's where my heart is helping the first-time home buyer. But we do repeat buyers. We do new construction, renovations. We do equity takeouts for debt consolidations. We do reverse mortgages. Anything that's to do with the house and getting money, the mortgage man and little mortgage man can pretty well do for you. As I said, first-time home buyers is really where my heart is. We try and help young people make the dreams come true, take the stress away from them. The stress test, by the way, does apply. That's what my last video was about. So qualification is not as high as it used to be, but we can wheel through that for you with no problem at all. You have to remember that as first-time home buyers, up to a certain value, there's no land transfer tax, so that saves you a good chunk of money as well. So, and first-time buyers are just full of questions, and the clients in that area really need tender care and handling to make this first-time purchase as stress-free as possible. And that is where I excel, that is helping you get through the maze without causing you any undue stress. Hi, I also do home renovations and new construction. Home renovations can be fairly easy, where you can get all the money up front before you do the renovations, if you've got enough equity in your home, so you don't have to worry about draws and stuff like that. Also, when you're purchasing, we can do a buy and renovate. A little tricky and complicated there, but we can help you get through that as well. And we also do new construction. There's not very many banks that do it other than at the branch level, and the staff quite often is not really wanting to do that sort of thing. So as you can see, normally you'll get 3-4 draws. You can take some equity out of your property at the beginning if you own it, and there's a lot of details and stuff like that that we can work through for you and with you to get you either a renovation mortgage or a new construction. Maybe you want to build a carriage home in your backyard, something like that. We can also help you with equity takeouts for debt consolidation, give you some extra cash flow that way. The maximum you can get on a debt consolidation loan is 80% of the value of your property. We can help you figure that out as well. A little more difficult to get them. Your credit has to be a little bit better and whatnot, but if you want to try and increase your cash flow by getting rid of some of that consumer credit card debt at high interest rates, give us a call. We'll be glad to take a look at it for you and find out what we can do to help. We can also help you with an investment, whether it's your first, second, or third property you're buying. There's a lot of details that are required on this, so very difficult to do on your own, but we have standard spreadsheets that we prepare for the banks. The main thing now is that they're getting a little tighter because they are concerned about whether there's a bubble or not and what's going to happen. So they want to make sure that every property that they provide financing for from an investment standpoint cover itself with the better than 100% ratio, usually 1.2, which means that you need to cover your mortgage payment and have a 20% extra left for incidentals and sundry expenses. So a little more difficult to get into than in the past, but it's still there. Not very many lenders surcharge for their interest rate on rental programs anymore either. So if you're looking at buying an investment property, feel free to give me a call. I'm more than happy to help. We also do reverse mortgages. I've done a few of them now, and the good thing is that there's no stress test. So if you're retired, which usually you have to be to get a reverse mortgage, qualification is relatively easy. With the values of properties being up the way they are now, usually you can get a good chunk of money. Typically you can get up to 55%, but historically I've been finding that's more likely to be 35 or 40% of the value of your property. You can take it in a lump sum to pay off some other debts you've got, or give a gift, a living inheritance to family, or whatever. Or you can take monthly advances to subsidize your income so that you can stay in your home. So they're good for any worthwhile use, and as I said, the qualifications are relatively easy. And don't listen to what other people are telling you about a reverse mortgage, because if you need one, it's great for you. So the ones that think it's crazy are the ones that have all kinds of money. So if you're not in that boat, give me a call and let's talk about reverse mortgages and see how or if they can help you. Just takes a few minutes for us to give you that information. Give me a shout. Well, that's about it. I hope you fully understand or better understand what a mortgage broker does. I hope that you've enjoyed this little bit of information, and remember that I do love referrals. That's how I build my business, and so if you've got anybody that you know or like that you think could use my help, give them a call. I'm not a high pressure salesman. I will answer their questions and give them as much advice as I can. I always tell them the advice is free, but sometimes you get what you pay for. Anyway, look forward to hearing from you or anybody you know or like. Have a great day.